that'd be the most fun.
Yeah.
You know, shooting guns and kind of being like the front guy, I guess.
Yeah.
Just track.
Just track.
So nothing really physical. I mean, I throw a metal ball around.
Okay.
So, and instead of just, you know, running around like a madman. And it was nice to see who like stepped up and all that, doing that, and then like working out and being able to do stuff at your like pace, I guess. Like what you put in is what you get out. So, oh my God, this is awful. And then there's 40 seconds left, and it's like, all right, if I can't stay down here for 40 more seconds. So, I mean, at the end of the day, you're not going to live with your parents forever, hopefully, and that, you know, you're going to be an adult, make your own decisions. Be able to do the things that people don't want to do, because there's a reason people aren't doing it, and if you can, you know, overcome your challenges to do them, you'll feel a lot better about yourself and you'll get stronger. And I'm Braden Stechner. I'm a E0.
You're E1.
E1. What else was it?
Private.
I'm private. I'm a private.
And then what's your job going to be?
And I'm going to be an infantryman.
Okay. Cool. All right. So you have not done basic training yet. You are in RSP. Right?
Yes.
How many RSP drills have you done so far?
So I started in December, so this is going to be my 4th one coming up.
Okay. And what do you think so far of RSP drills?
They're pretty fun. I like the team building activities and, you know, meeting new people and kind of getting everybody's story.
Yeah, that's cool. Let's talk about your story. So, what got you to come and how did you meet Sergeant Paulson, and how did your whole journey with enlisting start?
So, I kind of thought about serving for a couple of years now, and a couple of my buddies were also like looking into it, so we've always talked about it. And then my friend Braunschweig joined, and then that's how I got connected with Sergeant Paulson. And I talked to my parents about it. We came in, just kind of got the whole spiel about everything.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was kind of looking at school and just how I wanted to like plan my stuff out, and being able to go to school and serve at the same time kind of just worked out.
Yeah. How would you say your experience working with Sergeant Paulson and like having your friends doing the process with you, how's that all gone?
It's good. It was she made everything really simple. I mean, everything was laid out. I didn't have to worry about a lot of the stuff, so.
That makes it easy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, you and your friends you kind of had talked about this previously, and you mentioned that being able to go to school and serve at the same time was a big thing for you. Did you guys ever like talk about going active or doing something else, or was this always your plan?
I mean, I haven't really thought about that much, but I've always talked about kind of like schools afterwards and, you know, just different experiences I can get as far as that.
Okay. Yeah. Was there anything unique from his kind of experience?
Let me think for a second. Maybe talk a little. So he enlisted with 2 of his really good friends, and they're all in the same unit. So,
Okay.
Is that something that I don't know, maybe that you look forward to, like the bonds that you get to build with them for?
Are you guys all going to basic training together then?
They won't, but they'll be at the same unit.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll see them around. That's not like my whole reason, though.
Yeah.
I mean, it's kind of just how it worked out, and it's kind of nice that once I see them after, we'll kind of all have like the same experience.
Yeah. What unit are you going to be going to after basic?
I don't have that memorized. What is that?
It starts with an M, not Marinette. It's by Fond du Lac. It's an infantry unit.
Man? Not Manitowoc. Something up there by Fond du Lac? Right?
Yeah, let me.
It's not super.
Yeah.
Okay, so what made you want to go infantry?
I think that'd be the most fun.
Yeah.
You know, shooting guns and kind of being like the front guy, I guess.
Yeah. Or are you like, have you watched videos on like what infantry training's like? Is there anything that you're super excited about, or?
I mean, I've seen like before I joined and like before the drill, I was looking up like what kind of my job looks like and all that kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But I haven't. How do I explain it? Like, gotten to see everything yet. I mean.
Yeah, that's cool. Do you play any sports right now?
Just track.
Just track?
So, nothing really physical. I mean, I throw a metal ball around.
Okay.
So.
So you do the field side of track?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. And how long have you been doing that?
I started that last year, so
Okay.
junior year.
You grow up playing sports, or?
I did soccer in middle school. I didn't really like it that much, but I didn't really do a lot of sports when I was little.
No?
I was really outdoorsy, though.
Okay. So then, maybe a little bit of that with your infantry? You'll
Yeah.
have lots of time outside.
Yeah. It's kind of... It helps because my dad was in the Marines, so he was, he calls it, a grunt?
Yeah.
He was like one of those guys, so I don't know, I've always kind of just looked up to my dad and how hardworking he is, and I've paired myself with like friends who are also hardworking.
That's really good. You're setting yourself up for success with that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's cool. So last drill, they did laser tag,
Yeah,
right?
laser tag,
How was
yeah.
laser tag?
Laser tag was fun. I liked it when it was just our group, and it was nice when, you know, somebody had to come out and lead, and then you kind of come up with like a whole game plan of how you're going to go about everything.
Yeah.
And instead of just, you know, running around like a madman. And it was nice to see who like stepped up and all that.
Yeah, that's really cool. Have there been other like favorite things at RSP that you've gotten to do so far?
I like the running part. Not a lot of like, I don't like running in general, I mean, but it's nice when you do things as a group and you can keep up with everybody and just get better by doing that, and then like working out and being able to do stuff at your like pace, I guess. Like what you put in is what you get out. So like when there's PT that how would I say it, like planks and stuff like that, I could go lower and it'd be harder. So if I'm going lower, I mean, I can just challenge myself more.
Sure. Yeah, that's like, you know, scaling it to be challenging for you.
Yeah.
That's good. You were talking just before we started actually recording about taking your ACFT, and you're shooting to max it.
Yeah, hopefully max it before I leave.
Okay.
I gotta put on a little more pounds before I go, but me and Will Braunschweig have been working on it every single day. So.
Sweet. What does that kind of look like for you? What are you doing to prepare?
So right now we've been working on our plank and our hand release push-ups, and then we'll go on a 2-mile run or a mile run depending on, I don't know, what day and how everything is. And then he just bought a med ball, so we'll be working on our throws.
Nice.
And then hopefully some ruck runs to just get faster overall.
I like that. The state sergeant major, his name is Sergeant Major Petrulli. He's got to be almost like 60. He's in his 60s, I think. Very close to like, you have to retire age.
Mm-hmm.
And he planks to the entire song of Enter Sandman.
How long is that?
It's like 5 or 6 minutes.
Yeah, it's tough. I mean,
That's how he says he practices for the ACFT.
I'll get to around 3 minutes and then I'm like, oh my god, this is awful. And then there's 40 seconds left, and it's like, all right, if I can't stay down here for 40 more seconds, so
Yeah.
it feels pretty good after when you do it.
That feeling of accomplishment?
Yeah.
For sure. What kind of skills or experiences are you excited to gain from your service?
I want to gain some leadership and, you know, kind of team building and being able to work with everybody.
Okay.
So communication, all that kind of stuff.
I think you picked a good job for that.
Mm-hmm.
If you had to give like someone that's kind of thinking about joining the Guard or the military in general, and their parents are just against it? What kind of advice would you give to them?
For me, I would say, I mean, at the end of the day, you're not going to live with your parents forever, hopefully. And that, you know, you're going to be an adult, make your own decisions. And I would go about it like that, tell your parents, you know, I kind of want to do something with my life, and I have to take the next step, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I would go about it like that.
So when you struggled with that scenario, did you just sit your parents down and have a conversation with them? How did you kind of overcome that obstacle for yourself?
I would say I had a conversation. I was like, I'm going to turn 18. It's either like you sign it now and you're with me, you support me, you help me with my next challenge, or when I sign the papers when I'm 18, and if you're not supportive, I mean, what am I going to do about it? That's not where I want to focus. I want to focus on what I'm doing, not the past.
Yeah.
That's how I would put it.
Mm-hmm.
No, I think that's important to have that conversation. You know, like, yes, you want your parents to be on board, but at the end of the day, you have to make the decision that's best for you.
Mm-hmm.
And it can be really hard, but if that's something that's really important to you, which it sounds like it is really important to you, then you just have to do what's best for you.
Mm-hmm.
What is it about service that seems like, if it seems like that's something that's really important to you? Why?
I think just being able to go out there and do stuff that the average person can't do, and there's already been a couple of times I'll be working out and I'll be in like a National Guard shirt, and somebody will come up to me and they'll ask me kind of about what I've done. And I mean, I don't have much yet, but you know, it feels good when there's people out there supporting you and thanking you for doing something.
Yeah. So it's more about challenging yourself a little bit, and like.
Yeah, in a way. I would say challenging yourself and putting yourself out there, yeah.
Okay. So you want to go to school after high school, after basic training. What's your plan with that?
So, staying in Wisconsin, I'm hoping to get into Madison.
Okay.
So I send my application off a week before I leave for basic. So I got to figure out a way to multitask with all that. If I didn't get into Madison, I would go to lacrosse. I've already been accepted there. And then I'd be looking at a business type of degree. So accounting, finance, economics, something along that.
Nice. And then any idea what you want to do with that after you've got your degree?
Start at the bottom, rank at a job somewhere, and then just move my way up.
Yeah, I like that. Good. Strong work ethic. You wanna
Yeah.
work hard.
Yeah.
Good.
I've always worked pretty hard in school, so, and hopefully, I mean, I'll learn some new skills and how to overcome everything.
Yeah. No, I mean, if nothing else, I think having the National Guard on your resume will just help get you a job outside of here.
Yeah.
You got anything else for me?
I don't think so. I don't think.
Is there anything else, any words of wisdom you want to give to anyone that might be in a similar place that you are? High school juniors or seniors?
I'd say just be able to do the things that people don't want to do, because there's a reason people aren't doing it, and if you can, you know, overcome your challenges to do them, you'll feel a lot better about yourself, and you'll get stronger and keep working.
I like that.
Yeah, I like that too. That was good.
Nice work.
Thank you.
Well, thank you.